में समझाएगा। कहीं डूस तो कहीं डोंट्स लिखो, कहीं अनुभवों के निबंध लिखो, कहीं खरगोश के साथ योगा करो, कहीं बड़ा सा थैंक यू कहो। तो बच्चों, तुम न जाना भूल, एग्जाम्स का अब ना होगा फेयर, आपका साथी है हियर। एग्जाम वॉरियर्स। प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी जी चाहते थे कि इन बच्चों को उनके अनुभव का लाभ मिले, तभी उन्होंने अपने एक्सपीरियंस को शेयर किया इस किताब के जरिए। मकसद एक ही है, विद्यार्थियों को, युवाओं को वॉरियर से वॉरियर बनाना, न्यू इंडिया के भविष्य के लीडर्स बनाना। बाय नरेंद्र मोदी।
That is truly motivating, and as his word says, why fear when I am here? Next, we are going to enjoy the wonderful video our Honorable Prime Minister Ji interacts with the students on 5th edition of Pariksha Pe Charcha, and the 6th edition is also on its way by our Honorable PM on this January 27th. Let's all watch and enjoy the video.
मोटिवेशन का कोई इंजेक्शन मिलता है और वो इंजेक्शन हम लगवा दें तो फिर मोटिवेशन का एश्योरेंस मिल जाता है। किसी को लगता है कि ये फॉर्मूला मिल जाए तो फिर मोटिवेशन की कभी समस्या नहीं रहेगी, तो मैं समझता हूं कि बहुत बड़ी गलती होगी। जो बेटियों के एस्पिरेशंस हैं, आकांक्षाएं हैं, वो कुछ कर गुजरने का जो जज्बा है, शायद कोई भी हिंदुस्तानी गर्व करे ऐसा है, और उसको हमने अवसर देना चाहिए, और वो अवसर हमने इंस्टीट्यूशनलाइज करना चाहिए। कोई एक परिवार अपने तरीके से कर ले ऐसा नहीं। जैसे आपने देखा होगा खेलकूद में, आज खेलकूद में किसी भी स्तर का खेल चलता होगा, भारत की बेटियां हर जगह पे कहीं न कहीं अपना नाम रोशन करेंगी।
That was a wonderful video of motivation, and in this G20 presidentship, our Honorable Prime Minister always believes on the youth force and student force. Now we take time in inviting the chief guest of this wonderful occasion, the top-ranking institute in NIRF 2022 and the dream balance for many students, in which always the ever-ranking institute, IIT Madras. Today, we have our chief guest, Director Professor Kamakoti Sir from IIT Madras. We invite you to deliver the felicitation address, sir.
Respected Honorable Governor, all friends, I am very, very happy to be part of this very wonderful occasion, especially trying to address one very important aspect of life of any student, the exam fear. All started with Pariksha Pe Charcha. I don't know how such a great idea had really come into our beloved Prime Minister. 6 editions have come, and every time there is some very interesting new ideas that have been part of his interaction. And this also encouraged students to write to him back saying what are the difficulties they are facing. And now comes this very great book, The Exam Warrior. I think this is going to be a very, very important friend for you to convert you from an exam warrior to an exam warrior. So let us now thank our Honorable Prime Minister for this wonderful gift that should be a part of every student's life, and that will, I'm sure it's going to be a turning point in every student's life. Let us give a round of applause for that. Two important points that I would like to cover here. A very emphatic statement here. One particular test or exam cannot define a person. Exam tests your preparation, not you. Something that we need to keep in mind. So I would like to take my own personal story here, how true it is, because I have crossed, you're all young kids, I am at least twice or 2.5 times the age of yours. So I could now tell you very confidently how true is this statement. Let us take the coveted JEE advanced examination. In 1985, when I wrote that examination, chemistry did not click that day. That chemistry did not work out. So I could not clear that JEE advanced examination. But friends, the IIT which denied me admission in BTech, I cleared subsequently. 4 years later, I did my BTech outside in Madras University, and then wrote the GATE examination. So the IIT which denied me an undergraduate admission, gave me a postgraduate admission, gave me the degree, then admitted me for PhD, gave me the PhD degree, then made me an assistant professor, then an associate professor, then professor, then very importantly made me the chairman of the examination which I failed. And today has made me even the director of the institute, to which I could not enter as an undergraduate student. So this is the truth in life. One particular test or one exam cannot define a person. And that is very, very important. So that fear of, grade is an alphabet, mark is a number, but work hard. I think that is what this book tells in every chapter as you go. This encouragement is coming out, and I'm sure young kids must believe in this and take it forward. As a part of the national education policy, there is now a stress given on interdisciplinary education. And what is the effect of that? Today, everyone aspires to be in the top ranks, right? But there are 15 lakh people who are writing an examination. And then, so someone has to be top. And this actually has become a big stress on the students. Oh, I should get the top rank, I should go there, I should go here. Fine. What the national education policy has done today, specifically from IIT Madras, I can cite you an example. Today we have 14 interdisciplinary courses. So on that day when you write your JEE examination, because of your performance that day, you get some rank, and because of that you join some course. Let us say electrical engineering, but you wanted to do computer engineering. This we call it as karma. Okay, you join that day. But 2 years down the line, at the end of your 4th semester, you may find that you are so much interested in mechanical engineering or manufacturing, but you have joined your electrical engineering department. This interdisciplinary dual degree program allows you to go and select from 14 different fields spread across all engineering discipline. Whatever you like, you can take up, and then at the end of 5 years, you get your BTech degree in one discipline, but also get an MTech degree in the discipline that you like, right? So, the notion of a rank, the stress that the student, I need to be in the top rank, is not necessary today. You have an option to do whatever you like at a later point of time. And these are some very interesting, important aspects that the interdisciplinary education brings in. And that is also something all young children aspiring to do your higher education can keep in mind. There are many, many other interesting things that have happened. As you see in this book, there are a lot of advices that come, but the government has also enabled many things to see that whatever said in this book is actually put into practice. For example, the University Grants Commission has come out, in my opinion, a very historic order. It says that you can do 2 degrees at the same time, provided the timetables don't clash. Civil engineering or say some computer science and engineering at some college. And in the evening, you can aspire to do another program. In this direction, many of the higher education institutions have started online degrees. One example that I could again cite from IIT Madras is the BS Data Science degree. And since this is online, there is no cap on the number of seats. And so there is no entrance exam, but basically a very simple qualifying examination. Today, friends, I must tell you that we have 16,000 students who have enrolled for the BS Data Science program. And that means that you can be a commerce graduate and you can do the data science in the evening, and data science plus commerce will essentially mean it's a great combination. So many things have come up. As you follow this book, there are a lot of very interesting facts, advices that are very important for you at the time of writing examination. But again, please keep in mind, I repeat, that one particular test or exam cannot define a person. And surely there are many opportunities today that are available in our country to take forward. Last but not the least, for the teachers, there's a wonderful letter that the Honorable Prime Minister has written to the teachers, emphasizing, first thing, very interesting, I think, the Prime Minister knows what is important there, right? He says, take care of your health. I still remember in one of my exams, 1 week before, the maths teacher was not well, right? And all our doubts could not be clear. So there is a first statement, I'm very amazed to look at, that take care of your health, and then always work with parents, and that is also very important today. One very important thing that I would like to convey to the teachers, please tell the parents, allow the kids to do what they want rather than what you desire them to do. And that is verifying the career of the student. I think that letter is something really important for every teacher to read. And then there are a set of yogasanas that has been recommended. Personally, I have been practicing. These are very important, and every student, it will bring you a concentration every morning that you do. It will give you what we call as this ekagrata or concentration. I think this is very much important for us to follow. And last but not the least, technology is a great teacher. Embrace it, get attracted to it, but not addicted to it. And that's a very interesting statement which our Honorable Prime Minister has made. I think this is a great book. It's a great, I'm very happy that it is coming out in 11 Indian languages and also in our Tamil language. I'm sure all of you, please read it, please follow it, and I'm sure this is going to be a very good friend and a very good support for you at the time of examination. So let us remember, mark is just a number, grade is just an alphabet, rank is just a number, but let us all work hard, and we all have a great future in front of us. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir, for just emphasizing mark is just a number and grade is just an alphabet, and enlightening us with about the importance of transdisciplinary and interdisciplinary education about national education policy. Now we are in the wonderful moment of this important occasion, the release of Tamil version of book Exam Warriors. We very humbly request our Honorable Governor Sir to release the Tamil version of the book, and we request our Chief Guest Professor Kamakoti Sir, Director IITM, to receive the first copy of the book with all the applause of the wonderful audience who have gathered here. We invite Tirumadi Rukmani Madam, Deputy Commissioner, Kendriya Vidyalaya Sangathan, to receive the second copy of the book from our Honorable Governor Sir. Thank you, sir. Together we grow. And believing these words, it's the happiest moment to distribute the copy of books to the principals of various schools and the students who are representing various schools. First, we call upon Kendra Vidyalaya of I. Request you to take the right side of the podium. The next school will be Kendra Vidyalaya CLRI campus. We request the principal and 2 students representing the institution. We seek all your wonderful applause, which will be a true motivation for the young generation. We call upon Bharatiya Vidya Bhavan, the principal and students representing the organization. Next to Bharatiya Vidya Bhavan, we call upon students and principal from Vanavani School IIT campus. These young minds are the future Bharat. Let's all motivate them with wonderful applause. Next to Vanavani School, we call upon Sarvodaya Girls Higher Secondary School. We invite the principal and students representing the organization. வலிமை மிக்க பாரதத்தை உருவாக்க இளைய சமுதாயத்தை கரகோஷங்களோடு வரவேற்போம். Next we call upon Sri Sheshadri Matriculation Higher Secondary School, Krompet, the correspondent, principal and the student representing the organization. Next to Sri Sheshadri Matriculation School, we invite Hindu Senior Secondary School and we call upon the representatives of principal, students and the other person representing the organization. We request all the dignitaries in the auditorium to encourage the students with a round of applause. Thanks to the all principals and students from various organizations, calling the vibrant youth, motivating the next generation, cultivating the feel of patriotism, encouraging the society and enlightening the thoughts, supporting the higher education system and standing all along with us in all the steps who brought all of us together, who is none other than our Honorable Governor Sir. We take privilege in inviting our Honorable Governor Sir to deliver the presidential address.
Professor Kamakoti, Director IIT Madras, Tirumati Rukmini, Deputy Commissioner and Kendriya Vidyalaya Sangathan Chennai, the Vice Chancellors, ex-Vice Chancellors, other dignitaries, principals, and my dear students. Those of you who haven't got the book, don't get disappointed. All of you will get a copy of the book. Because this book is something that you may like to keep with you for a long time to come. It is not just your examination in schools or examination in colleges. This book is compendium of collection of very simple and yet very effective tips. Not only for writing examinations, but examinations in your life that as you grow. This book has not come out entirely from the mind of our Prime Minister Narendra Modi. This book has come out of his concern about the youth and started getting the feedback from lakhs and lakhs of students they sent. Students, teachers, parents, they started sending their advices, their comments, their suggestions, and all have been distilled and taken out. It is a collective wisdom which Prime Minister Modi was able to collect from youth, their parents and teachers from all over the country. Our Prime Minister, he is, not a run-of-the-mill politician. He's a different kind of a person, coming from a very, very modest background, with nothing, struggling through life, moving in different circumstances, difficult circumstances. I have come across places, remote schools, where at some point, maybe 30 years back, 25 years back, he had visited that area and then slept on the bench of the school. A person, there are many such places, because he used to move around, be with the people in his various capacities, given responsibilities given to him. He used to move around and live with people of very ordinary people in villages, people in, of course, cities he didn't spend much, mostly in the villages in the earlier days. Facing all kinds of odds, all kinds of difficulties. But these were all experiences. This is all that went into making a person called a spoon in his or her mouth. Protected, pampered. The moment a child says something, parents try to get. No, he didn't have any such thing. But what he had and what he got was something unique which not everyone gets, that is the rich experience of life. Rich experience of life of ordinary people, very, very deprived people, downtrodden people, spending time with the coolies on the railway platform, in the jhuggi, the slums, spending and living with the slum dwellers. And also, from here, going also to the mountains like Himalayas, roaming around from one end to the other. I found he was much more familiar with the topographic terrain of Himalaya, the mountains, than many of When I was in an intelligence organization, many of our own people didn't know it. In that area, the person is posted in the area, the officer is posted. He has been there for a few years, but he has not seen or visited those places. So the person who is so rooted to the ground, now his concern has been right from his early age that this country, our country, Bharat, for several thousand years it was the leader of the world. The leader of the world in every field. In the field of economy, we were the largest economy till 18th century, largest in the world. In education, we were way ahead of the others. Technology, industry, in every field. But during colonization, this country was ruined. It was destroyed. Now this country has to be built. This nation, which for several thousand years kept leading the world, it must get its glory restored. And it must lead the world. And for that, who can lead the world? How this India, how this Bharat can lead the world? It cannot be led by people like me or people sitting on the dais. It will be led by our youth, by our young people. Because they are the future of the country. You are in school. You are in the age group of what? Maybe 14, 15, 16, 17, that could be your age group. Now, you are at an age, you are at a stage in life where you can be anything that you wish to be. You are the precious, put it bluntly, it's like a rock. Within the rock, there is a beautiful image is hidden in that. It has to be chilled. It has to be chiseled. It has to be taken out. When you look at the rock is blunt. Nothing. Rough edges. Not a piece to keep anywhere close to your house. You keep it on the side. But once that image is sculpted, that beautiful, it attracts the eyes of everyone. You place it in your drawing room and the place where you like to be seen. Now, you all are the material, each one of you, that you can, if you so decide, you can be from among you a great scientist, great engineer, great doctor, great professor, great architect, great painter, great administrator. You can be a person who the country, your society, the country and the world will be this precious, the most precious asset of the country, our school students. How to ensure that they grow and to become the tallest, whichever field they choose. Many of our youth, what we have seen is after some years, they start wavering around, looking for job here, there, do not know what to do, getting disappointed, depressed. What a precious loss to the country. A young boy or a girl who could have become a great scientist or a great engineer or doctor or a professor, if that person does not become that, it is a huge, huge loss, not only to that person, but to the whole country. And so, within a year of becoming the Prime Minister, he has started thinking what to do about our youth. What is that comes in the way? What is that prevents our youth from becoming what they are capable of becoming? And then he realized that their management of life as a student, exam is of course is something that you all are concerned about. But this exam that you write is not everything in your life. You are much more than that. The tension, depression, we have been losing a large number of our youth. They get into depression, some of them commit suicide. It's a terrible loss. Now, this depression, the tension caused by examination, by the fear of examination, not examination, but by the fear of examination. It's a psychological fear. Some schools have counselors and all, and to some extent it helps. But every student can be his or her own counselor. With a concern that to see that our youth, our students, they not only face examination properly, but they also face life properly. They grow into capable, smart, capable citizens. What all are needed? So it has started with examination that you write, and that has been the core concern in the book. But it is much more than that. As I said, it is managing your life, how you manage your life. And there are very simple tips. Tips about examination. They say, smile. And I tell you, if you read it, once you read it, you will find that some of these tips you are already doing it. It's not that it's new to you, you are already doing it. You would be doing it. Maybe not all, but some. Because we all experiment, we all try to manage our situation according to our own capacity. Now, smiling at the time when you go to the examination. This is one of the tips. And I tell you for sure, I have practiced it in my life. I have advised people. I have advised my own children, I have advised other students. When you get the question paper, smile. And if the question paper is tough, smile more. I tell you why. It works. It's a magic formula. It works. Well, you have read everything. When you are going to examination, there is nothing that you have not read. It is there in your mind, somewhere. you are not able to recollect it. And you feel that, no, this sum I cannot do it. This question I do not know. Answer. You do not know because it is not coming to your, whatever comes in the examination, you have already read. So it's kind of a game that your mind is playing with you. And when you trust it and smile it, look it as a game. Aha, okay, this is not coming to me, well and good, it will come, don't worry. Smile at it. You will find that you is because I got 600 out of 600, I did all the sums. On the first reading, when I saw the paper, I thought, no, not more than, 2 questions, 2 sums, I won't be able to solve more than that. And you practice it. Not that it comes automatically. You practice it, have a trust, and it comes to you. Now here in this, among the advices, what is called mantra, there are several. There are 25 tips for the students, some for the teacher, some for the parents. Nearly 6 of them are for parents. Now, parents have a very important role to play. Parents are also a cause of worry for the students. Many a times the parents start giving so much trouble, with so much expectation. I've seen in Delhi, the student who has come with 97% mark, the parents are now holding hand, what to do? I say, look, 97%, I wish I had got 97% in my life. I never got 97%. This child has got 97% and you are worried. Why? Because someone has got 99%. I said, that is something which is absurd. It is just absurd. So, relax. This book, read not as a guide. This book, just read and enjoy it. Every piece of it, every chapter of it is written in a way that is a story. So you will enjoy it. And you would like to, I am very sure that many of you would like to keep it for a longer time in your life. You know, today we have some copies, I think we have about 200 and all, but I will ensure we will get many more copies, and everyone present here, if it is not sufficient, we'll have your address, and within a week that book will reach you. That I will ensure. Not only that, this book should be available to all the schools, all the high schools, because it is so useful, so beneficial. My young friends, you be happy, relax. I am told you are from class 9 and 11. That is what I am told, because 10th and 12th have been spared, because believing that they might be stressed, calling them for a day would be adding to their tension. I wish, but I would like that this book should reach them also. This is very important, because they are the one who are going to write the exam. You guys have 9th and 11th, you will say, okay, I have some time. But when you say you have some time, again, the time management is very important. Time management. Every tip of it, I am not going to dwell on each and every item of it. Though you read it, you enjoy it, and you feel inspired. All I will tell you is, which I keep telling all my young friends, that each one of you is like a seed of a banyan tree. I keep repeating this. I do not know how many of you have seen the seeds of a banyan tree. Students, how many students have seen the seeds of a banyan tree? Raise your hand. Banyan tree seeds. No student has seen seed of a banyan tree? Banyan? You have not seen? I think the teachers, the principals, it is your evaluation that I think if your students have not seen the seed of a banyan tree, then there is something wrong. I would suggest you, after this you have a round of Raj Bhavan, you will find plenty of banyan tree. There is a fair chance you will get some banyan fruits dropped. But I am really surprised. But I am really surprised how our students have not seen the banyan tree seed. Huh? It is so small. It is like a mustard. It is like a mustard. Mustard you must have seen, I am sure. Now look at this. This is a small mustard size seed. It has hidden in it is the mammoth tree. Huge. You are all like that seed. You are to grow into that mammoth tree. And if you do not grow, that will be loss to you, loss to your parents' families, loss to the society. This book will help you in growing into that banyan tree. That's all I can tell you. So enjoy and make arrangement for their. Yes, I'm Sengotian. See that I'm not sure whether the banyan trees are bearing their fruits or not. But usually they do most of the time. You can go have a look at it. Thank you very much. Enjoy it. You will get the books. Those you have got, those you have not, you will get it later. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Our Honorable Prime Minister says, celebrate the exam as Tyohar, as a festival. But today our Honorable Governor sir said, laugh at the question paper and play it like a game very carefully with confidence. And we are very sure Raj Bhavan has not only become Lok Bhavan but also has become as Siksha Bhavan for thousands of students here. Sir, thank you so much, sir, for emphasizing our students. Today a reader, tomorrow a leader. With these words, காலத்தினால் செய்த நன்றி சிறிதெனினும் ஞாலத்தின் மானப்பெரிது, we invite Trimati Rukmani, Deputy Commissioner, Kendra Vidyalaya Sangathan, to deliver the vote of thanks.
Honorable Governor, Professor V. Kamakoti, Vice Chancellors, former Vice Chancellors, Principals, Teachers, students, officials of Raj Bhavan, very good morning to one and all. Ennandri kondrarkum uivundam, uivillai seinandri kondra magarku. There may be salvation for those who have killed all other virtues, but not for the one who has killed gratitude. I have been given the honor of proposing the vote of thanks on this momentous occasion of the release of the Tamil version of Exam Warriors. पुस्तक छात्रों की सर्वश्रेष्ठ पूंजी है. पुस्तक विद्यार्थियों की सफलता ही चाबी है. उज्जवल हो सबका जीवन, जिसकी कृति से उस रचनाकार को मेरा प्रणाम है. Exam Warrior is not just a book, but a key to stress-free examination. The initiative taken by the Honorable Prime Minister, who came up with this novel idea in 2018, shows his commitment and support for the future nation builders. I place on record my sincere gratitude to our Prime Minister. நன்றி ஒருவருக்கு செய்த கால் அந்நன்றி என்று தரும் கொள் என வேண்டா நின்று தளரா வளர்த்தெங்கு தாழ் உண்ட நீரை தலையாலே தான் தருதலால், says ஔவையார். When doing good to a man, do not ask if he will do good. Tall standing coconut palms, tireless and growing, take water at their roots and return its sweet from above. Our Honorable Governor of Tamil Nadu is one such tall example. I convey my deep regards for hosting this event in such a grand and befitting manner and releasing the Tamil version of the Exam Warriors. The importance of regional language in education can never be denied and is one of the key features of NEP 2020. Our Honorable Governor has taken utmost efforts to ensure that all the students across the state are benefited with the release of Tamil version. So we really feel honored to be present in this momentous occasion and reminding the students it is not enough to take selfie under the banyan tree, but you should also observe that it has got a seed which is very small and which has grown into a very, very big tree. I think all the students would have noted this point. Thank you, sir. IIT Madras is known both at the national and international level for excellence in technical education, basic and applied research, innovation and entrepreneurship and industrial consultancy, and the contribution of Professor V. Kamakoti, the director of IIT Madras, is commendable. No other person could be apt for receiving the first copy of the Tamil version of Exam Warriors. He also cited example from his own life. So remember the students that mark is just a number, great is an alphabet. So please be tension free. Thank you very much, sir, for your keynote address. I also thank all the vice chancellors, former vice chancellors, principals, teachers for their presence on this momentous occasion. परीक्षा एक उत्सव है, तनाव नहीं. परीक्षा एक त्योहार है, दबाव नहीं. आओ सब मिलकर खुशी से मनाएं हंसते हंसते, क्योंकि परीक्षा एक अवसर है, अभाव नहीं. Students are the ones who are going to benefit through this book. I thank the students who showed their enthusiastic participation in today's program, and I wish you make use of this book and be stress-free and smile when you look at tough question paper, and give a big smile if you look at a very tough question paper, as our Honorable Governor has said. So thank you very much, all the students who are present over here. செல்விருந்து ஓம்பி வருவிருந்து பார்த்திருப்பான் நல்விருந்து வானத்தவர்க்கு, says Thiruvalluvar. Our Rajbhavan officials are hosting this event and they have entertained the guests, those who have come, and they are looking for others who are yet to come. And I thank all the staff members, officers and officials of Rajbhavan for their unflinching hard work to organize such event and for their hospitality. I extend my heartfelt thanks to the members of press, media for the wonderful coverage of this event. I once again thank each and every one of you who has contributed for this occasion and made it momentous. Thank you very much. Thank you one and all.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for your multilinguistic word of thanks. Let's all rise up for National Anthem.